We got a lot of rap talk going on. Let's get into some messy shit.
All right, let's.
Can you break down Soulja Boy and Charleston White?
Yeah. So, well, first off, I'm not even sure exactly what Soulja Boy's issue with Charleston White is, but I do know like Charleston White has said some like foul shit. So you know,
he said on Say Cheese, Charleston White said to Soulja Boy, he was like, he was coming at him because you know how he came at Young Dolph and all them for dying. He was like, you ain't really built like that. Like you ain't like these dudes. If you were like these dudes, you would be dead.
Man, it's a video with Charleston White, and I get the whole like shock value and all of that, but that man disrespected Nipsey and King Von, and he said
about that,
he said that he prays that every gang member
dies
like that.
Now, I don't support that. You know, like me personally saying, I don't wish death on nobody, right? Saying that all gang members should die, to me, that's some foul shit. But let's just talk about like the Soulja Boy stuff first.
Yeah.
And then we can like discuss that video because like we, also, got a clip. But, here's my whole thing. So Soulja Boy, I guess, felt insulted because Charleston White told him, like you're not like Young Dolph and Draco, like you're not like these guys. I can understand it. Now, when Soulja Boy wanted to talk to Charleston White. Now, here's why I'm kind of proud of Charleston White in this regard. He takes the role of a civilian gangster. Now, I'll say this, like...
That don't even go together.
Exactly, right?
It's like quiet noise.
It's
Sunny storms.
Like Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, it's
you feel me?
Horrible idea.
No, but though, right? But like, and he calls himself a civilian gangster, and here's why I'm proud of him, right? Because first off, and here's why you can't beat a civilian gangster. A nigga who would tell you, listen, you have morals and ethics. So if I shoot you, you won't tell on me, but if you shoot me, I'll call the police before you even leave my house.
Wait,
Nigga like
what
that,
are you proud of?
Well, here, right? So here's what I'm proud of. He's standing his ground.
Super un-hip hop shit to say you're saying.
No, right? But like, and here's why I'm proud of Charleston White. He is at least standing his ground whenever he's approached, right?
Is he?
Yeah, bro. He put out the mace, and then this.
Is that standing your ground?
Oh, also too, right?
2022?
Wait, the right, and then also too, there was a video that surfaced afterwards where I believe it was a Pyru dude. I don't know your like name, bro, but if you are watching, please comment it. But a Pyru dude approached him for comments about the Pyru, and he squared up and say, yo, what's up?
You mean when he got behind the lady?
Well, he did like square up first though, and bro wasn't really like pressing his issue, I
think it's a little bit more complicated. Soulja Boy, if Soulja Boy isn't like that, then you definitely look. I'm not gonna ask him to confront anybody because that's not really what he's about. I think he's not a civilian gangster. I think he's a civilian. I don't think there's nothing gangster about that.
He's dangerous though. He's
he's a gang member though, right? He was a gang member. Well, he was. He said.
No, he's not.
Damn. And he said that he was rolling with the 60s.
He's not.
Damn. Okay. Well, Charleston White, definitely respond back, man, because you set tripping now. You feel me?
Yeah. He's a civilian. He's not really a civilian gangster. He's a guy that has a lot of knowledge. I mean, a really smart guy that misuses the stuff that he's doing, and it's very misleading. The thing about gang banging, like I understand a lot of his impressions, or even with Soulja Boy. But there's a way to do anything better, and then there's a way to do things with intentions of just being an outlier. It's somebody I've met, somebody I talked to. Really, really intelligent dude, but I think he's just taking a real dangerous path. And
he's taking it too far.
And it's not really nothing gangster about it. That's not gangster. Gangster is different. And it's to mace somebody for sure, you would get beat up. Like if you went to the hood and you told somebody else you maced them, we'll probably just beat you up. Because you just made us look stupid.
Now, Charleston Guns, though, like he's the funniest nigga on the fucking internet. So Charleston White had a video where he was talking about, I dare you niggas to pull up if you want to. And he had the biggest guns I've ever seen. So he's saying, I'm willing to take it where y'all are willing to take it. Plus, I'm a civilian, right? So, again, I don't know what to call it, but
he's just a regular person. Most regular people.
Who's an ex-gangster? Like, because he went to jail for some shit.
He's not an ex-gangster. He's a kid who got lost in the streets and just signed up for anything and blamed everybody else versus his decisions.
Wait, kid.
What's his
Ain't the
occupation?
nigga like fucking 60 years old, right?
No, he's not that old. He just look older.
He's like 40 something.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
But he's not a gangster. It's not like gangster to defend your house. That's your right as any man. See, like somehow we get lost off what being a man is. Being a man is defending your property. He's supposed to defend his property. It's not tough to defend your property. It's not. That's what you're supposed to do. It's not him being gangster or any of that stuff. He's just being a man. But again, I just think in that particular situation with SouljaBoy, if you got his name in your mouth, I just wouldn't have maced him. We could have had a conversation or we could have squabbled. That's being a man.
But if 12 niggas is walking towards me, I'm not waiting for 12 enemies to come and step up to me.
Walking towards you, that mace wouldn't have worked on all 12. They'd have ran your ass down and hurt you. So the story is incomplete for sure, because if it was 12 of anybody and you got one can of mace, they're going to get you.
Yeah.
They put you in hospital.
What does he do for a living? Who
He's
like
a
an
YouTuber, speaker.
Nah, but he's like he said he's an activist in Texas. But he actually dropped an interview like 4 or 5 hours ago with academics talking about the SouljaBoy situation. And the thing is, Charleston White, he's not a gangster, but like the thing that everybody gotta understand, he is dangerous. Like he will hurt you. Like he literally broke down and said, "Yo, every day I prepare
He's
to
not
hurt
gonna
somebody."
hurt anybody.
But what he did to SouljaBoy, he actually did hurt them because they ran.
He didn't hurt him. He's not going to hurt anybody. Let me tell you something about being a civilian. You're not going to break the law. You're not going to hurt anybody.
But if they attack you though, because that's the thing, everyone's gonna approach him, so he's gonna have the right to stand his ground.
It's not even a stand your ground law. He's just playing on borrowed time. It's just a bad situation. It's not. He's not a dangerous man. He's not any of that. He's somebody who understands the power of the internet and being somewhere where people can't get to you at, and then making yourself not available to be accountable for what you say.
Well, hey, Charleston White has a violent history though. Like
No, Charleston White went to jail for a crime. We don't know his history. Somebody can tell you anything.
Yeah, of course. No, because he claimed he went to jail for a body.
Sure.
Now, nobody has pulled up his paperwork yet, so, we really can't confirm that yet, right?
Flakko,
so,
you got to find that paperwork.
Yeah, we can confirm it yet.
Again, somebody that's a killer is not violent or dangerous. Depends on what kind of killer you are. Depends on a lot of things. Charleston White is a really smart person, but more than anything, he uses intellect to be cunning and be misleading.
Of course, like
some
a
of
fox.
his points make sense, but then some of them are just ridiculous, and it's all for the same thing. It's all for gain. It ain't really to help empower anybody, to break any cycles, to break any curse. It's not for any of that, and it's really important that people see that. This is not somebody like. This is somebody I have respect for and had a lot of respect for at one time. You know what I'm saying? He's not just some person. And it's important. Nothing about him is dangerous. He's not a dangerous person.
Has this disrespectful angle always been what he does?
If Riley would have played the video, Riley?
My opinion is he reacts like a woman. You know what I mean? And I'm not calling him like a bitch or he wouldn't stand up for himself. He's a man. But it's more emotions. It's like, okay, if you say something I don't agree with, I'm going to say anything to hurt your feelings. So I'm going to say the most foul shit to you I could say because I want to hurt your feelings more, something that you would do to a guy. It's not really masculine. He don't settle things in a masculine way. He don't settle them. It's not gangster. It's just being a man. Being accountable is being a man. You know what I'm saying? If you say something about somebody, as a man, you should want to be accountable. If you sitting in this podcast room and you saying fucked up shit about people and you don't want to deal with the shit you saying, you shouldn't say what you saying.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that would be my thing with him particularly.
Let's play the video.
To all Crips and Bloods, death to all GDs and BDs. May they all die like
This
King
nigga is-
Von.
Yeah, we don't
May they
co-sign this, by the
all
way.
die like Drakeo the ruler. May they all die like Nipsey Hussle in vain.
All right, so I do want to say this. We don't co-sign this weird shit.
Nothing about this is funny, entertaining. Like, it's just...
It's some real clown shit
That's
right
some
here.
weird niggas. That's weird.
That's clown shit.
That's why I don't get why somebody would look at that for 2 seconds and think he's dangerous. That motherfucker's not dangerous, man. He's a fucking corny comedian at times. Like, to shout a bunch of names of people that you haven't heard is not really gangster or dangerous. Draco is not even a gang member.
Yeah, of course.
Draco is not a gang member at all.
Yeah.
Draco is not a gangster. So then just to even say that name is just you're trying to upset people that's a fan. That's why he's not naming regular gang members who have died.
What do you like count though as a gangster? Like, what's your definition of
a real definition of a gangster?
Yeah.
You're part of a gang.
Somebody who really got put on,
that's
got an
willing to make
official,
got you? Okay.
and they get it cracking.
Like a gangster is just somebody. Like a gangster don't mean you steal purses. It just means you're part of a group of people willing to commit crimes to advance your agenda.
Of course.
That's all a gang is, and he's not a gangster or. Draco is not a gangster. Draco is a man that did what he had to do to survive.
Yeah.
So he just naming names that people that have fans.
Now here's where his stance to me is hypocritical. Because at Nipsey's funeral, he rode with the 60s. He was, in the car up front with them, right?
He from LA?
No, but he's coming out here.
Yeah. But then he left Nipsey's funeral, and now he's doing some shit like this. And to me, loyalty to me is everything. Meaning, like, Adam put me on. I would never in my life leave here, then talk shit about Adam, right? So for him to roll with the 60s, be embraced like that at the funeral, be up front, and then leave that shit, now he's out here saying, fuck Nipsey. To me, that's some wild shit.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. We just hit 200K. We're trying to get to 300K.
Turn us up.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's go.